Bladesmiths, welcome to the forge. To kick things off, gentlemen, you guys are gonna have 3 hours to build a very large signature blade in your signature style. The only thing we ask is that you have a cutting edge that measures between 16 and 18 inches. Now, you're probably still wondering what we're doing outside, gentlemen. Well, that's because today you'll be sourcing your steel from something so large it was unable to fit through our bay doors into the forge floor. Guys, today you're gonna be building your blades from this.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, gentlemen, what you're looking at here is 5 tons of scrap metal. Some of it's steel, some of it's not. You're gonna have to take your time picking out your materials because that's where you're gonna be making your blades from. All right, gentlemen, you got a lot of work ahead of you. We will see you guys inside. So good luck because your time starts now.
I can make something out of it. So I knew that at one time this thing spun, and if it spins, the tines have to be good steel because it's ripping up earth.
James comes to the door, coming in hot. What do we got here?
Oh, it's like a tiller.
What do you think that's made of?
Not the best stuff.
I got what I need.
5160. I feel like I got lucky. I find a spring off some kind of truck. I'm good.
We got Jason coming in with looks like a coil spring.
You're pretty much dialed in there. That coil spring is 5160.
All right, last but not least, Robert's got a large drill bit and some chain.
I felt like I might have a slight advantage being first inside, but cleaning up this steel right now is making me feel like I'm behind.
Trying to get it clean so I don't put dirty steel in the can.
This is a giant spring. It's kicking my butt.
There's a reason that that piece of metal is in the scrapyard. It might have a flaw of some sort of crack throughout the metal that could be catastrophic for a blade. So first thing I know I need to do is start stripping them down.
I know I'm way behind. These welders are much more powerful than anything I've ever used, so I'm trying not to burn a hole in the can.
All right, guys, Robert is finally heating his billet. Holy smokes. He's got flames coming out the back of his canister like a freaking candle.
I'm just freaking out. When powder burns out of the canister, then there's the possibility that inside there you're going to get voids because you're burning out the powder that's supposed to be packed in there.
There's all kinds of inclusions in there.
There's no decision at this point. It's dead, and I have to start over.
No way. He's grabbing the giant drill bit. That seems like a lot of steel to move, though.
It is.
Working with strange metal that shouldn't be put into a shape and then figuring out how to do it, this is what I do. So I know I just have to straighten this thing out enough to get a flat piece.
Hell yeah.
Now that I have my steel mostly cleaned up and I'm kind of comfortable with it, what I want to do is clay back my knife.
No
James
way.
is going to do a clay coat. They use the clay to make a soft spine on your blade called a hamon. It's where the hardened edge is separated from the softer spine. Super good.
It's time to go into the oil. I think I'm, like, gonna pray.
James with a sword and the stone action quench.
It's pretty damn straight.
If the thing's hard, it's a win.
Whoa, we got a quench. He's making really, really quick work out of this.
And it seems to be hard all the way up and down. For the rest of the round, I'm gonna try and refine everything as far as I can with the blade.
I gotta say, regardless of what happens here, I'm extremely proud of Robert here.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, to see him take that huge drill bit, hammer it out into a knife shape.
At less than half the time left.
I can't believe it. It's looking like a knife, but I need to quench it. But I'm not sure what kind of steel this is, so I don't know how to heat treat it properly.
Only once.
Way too hot. He quenched that blade at
Temperature of the sun.
It's straightish and it's hard. I'm relieved.
That will work.
Jason, quench.
Nope.
Oh, crap. There's a warp. A pretty significant warp.
Oh, come on.
I'm literally shaking and I want to scream on the inside because I don't have enough time to fix the warp. Of course I don't want to hand a warp blade into the judges, but if I move into the next round, I could fix this no problem.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bladesmiths, turn off your machines, put down your tools. This round of the supersized competition is over.
I feel good that I got this finished, but I feel like my chances are slim. It's definitely going to be the roughest one out there.
All right, gentlemen, you guys just completed the first 3 hours of our supersized challenge, and guys, that was impressive. The time has come for the first critique, followed by an elimination. So, Robert, you're up first. You ready?
Yep.
Please present your work.
All right, Robert. First up, with an hour to go, this is what you turned in. That's impressive. But there's a lot of steel that you have here. But good job for not giving up, and I like where you're going with this.
All right, up next, we got James. You ready?
Yes.
All right, please present your work.
Hi, James. That's a cool looking blade. But the big thing about your blade, though, is that it's really thick. But in all, I think you're on your way here. Just put this thing on a diet and get a lot of this meat out here.
David, you're up. You ready?
I am.
Please present your work.
All right, David. You sure have skills. That is beautiful all the way through. To put an integral bolster there, the handle construction, even the way you tapered it. Moving forward, I love where you're going with this already, so I'd really like to be able to make sure that that handle stays comfortable with the way you have your blade, but nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, Jason, last but not least, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Please present your work.
All right, Jason. I think you made a really good choice in the steel you chose. But there's a warp and a twist to the blade. But what's killing me is it's just the straight bar. There's no refinement, there's no shape to it. So if you move into the second round, defining this blade is the important thing.
Thank you, sir.
Well, gentlemen, these supersized competitions are built to be tough. But in this competition, only 3 of you can join us in round 2. And after discussion, our judges did make a final decision. The bladesmith leaving the forge is Jason. Unfortunately, your blade did not make the cut, and Ben's going to tell you why.
Well, Jason, the combination of the shape of your blade, warps, and twists add up to be more problems than those of your competitors. It's for that reason we're letting you go.
Well, Jason, it was a monumental task, but unfortunately, at this point in time, I'm going to have to ask you to please surrender your work and step off the forge floor.
So I'm really proud of the work I've done, and I would do it again.